Alright, hey everyone. I'm not doing a Let's Play yet. I'll probably do more Let's Plays of palworld in a little bit. But I wanted to explain something about this, okay? And what I'm saying about this is, if you haven't noticed, there are a lot of misleading about transgenders by people calling transgenders pedophiles, rapists, or just rapists in general because of who they are. So you have usually men that are usually gay and usually would say and identify themselves as transgenders to where it makes other transgenders look bad. I mean, yeah, there's probably like maybe a few bad criminal record transgenders, but not all of these transgenders have a criminal record. But you do have a lot of gay men who try to identify themselves as a transgender as an excuse. And a lot of these men who are usually somewhat just in a bad situation, because you have some big majority of gay men who try to use an excuse to identify themselves as transgenders. But it's not only that, because you do have maybe a few big amount of transgenders, but not as big as this. This side is more bigger than the side that is considered with transgenders. But I'm not saying that, how do I explain this? Yeah, you have somewhat of a big amount of reputations with transgenders, but it's more big when you have both sides. You have some on this side, some on this side. So you have transgenders and regular gay men who just use this as an excuse. Some of these gay men who are more than, I would like to say some are just more than the transgenders. Because there probably was in the past of some of these transgenders where other side puts an excuse to blame transgenders. But like, you gotta see it from a point of view. Think about it. There are more men that try to identify as this. But then you have men who are not really gay, but they also kind of sometimes make excuses so they can make other people think that they're also considered transgender. They would do like a fooling trick, but the one side is also just full-on bullshit. And then you have transgenders, they're being made look bad because the other side. But some of these transgenders probably just do have criminal actions where they rape another guy. But there are more in this side where it's not transgenders than the side that is transgenders. But you're gonna have people in any direction, even gender or not man or woman. They could be just right what they would feel like they are. But you have a lot of men who are either gay or regular straight men who just try to put this as an excuse. But these are the men who are criminals, not the men who are normal, average citizens, right? These are the men that usually have a bad criminal record. And because they're both sides here, either gay or straight, that are putting false and misleading about gender. I mean, think about it. I'm pretty sure women also have it on that side where they'll mislead too, right? I mean, every person is going to mislead. Some are also going to, a lot are just going to put the truth and honesty. So I think that transgenders are getting blamed and being judged for no reason, right? Because you're going to have a variety of men and women and gay men just putting it as an excuse. Even though a lot of these transgenders that are not involved in this, you have some of these majority of side that'll try and put an excuse against transgender. Like, why is LGBTQ a thing, right? It's for to support these type of people in general who are either transgender or drag queens. You know, you blame it on that one side. Why aren't you taking the blame yourself, right? You have that one side that is not taking the blame. They are putting the blame. But like it could be said for either side, right? You have a variety of just regular women, variety of just regular men, and variety of transgenders and drag queens who don't really have any sexual criminal record. It's just the one side who is putting that record on them. So these regular sides, they're the ones blaming the other side because that other side is just different than them. People are just judging this side because they're different. That's mostly the full-on, straight, honest truth. But like, you see what I'm saying here, right? But yeah, I just wanted to make this short stream into a video trying to, put out the things that are being completely misled and just only somewhat true, and that's the side that is usually not what they're identifying as themselves as. Think about it. White Americans want to, and these are the full-on MAGA white Americans, who are not really normal voters. You have actual white Americans that were just misled, but you have white Americans that'll try to put, like these MAGA would try to make them show, they're trying to show people, oh look, I got a black man tattoo. Why? Because they want to imitate and become something they're not really. They're not black Americans, they're white Americans, to where they're also stupid and misleading compared to the other side of white Americans, okay? You have a lot of the white Americans on this side who would put the honest truth, and then on the other side you have wealthy white American business owners that would usually sometimes, some of these will put excuses to try and tell people, look, you see my cool black American tattoo? I got Trump as a black race American. But they're doing that as a troll, right? Like I said, there's a lot of these sides that didn't really try to mislead like the other side. That's all it is. One side is just gonna lie and the other side is just gonna try to put the honest truth. But yeah. Alright guys. I might try to do another palworld stream soon, maybe 2 of them. And of course, I am going to stream another game that I'm not fully done thinking about streaming, because one of them is I want to put Monster into stories. But I know because I'm a small streamer, I don't have to really, worry about putting a lot on the channel, that's a positive side, because I don't have any plans to become a content creator, to be honest, because I'm someone who has to actually focus on the things in front of me. So I have no interest in like being a content creator or anything. I just stream as a fun activity, a side activity, nothing that crazy, but yeah.